Y'all, some absolute fucking lunatic just got busted hiding naked inside a tanning bed at Planet Fitness after trying to burn the whole damn gym down, and I cannot even process the levels of insanity we're dealing with here. This man really said, you know what? They want me to leave at closing time? I'm gonna strip buck naked, commit arson, and play hide and seek with the cops in a goddamn tanning bed, and somehow thought that was reasonable. This dude looked at a Planet Fitness closing announcement and decided it was time to recreate some naked Rambo fantasy mixed with a toddler's temper tantrum and a pyromaniac's wet dream. So apparently this magnificent specimen of Florida manhood named Henry Antunes Alvarado, and yes, that's his real name, was working out at the Planet Fitness on South Tamiami Trail in Fort Myers when staff asked him to leave because it was closing time. Normal people would say, okay, thanks, and head to their car, but not our boy Henry. This man heard we're closing, and his brain immediately went to time to get naked and commit felonies. Apparently, being asked to leave a gym requires immediate retaliation in the form of public nudity and property destruction. Hold up, let me back up, because the sequence of events here is so fucking ridiculous that I need to break it down step by step. First, this man strips completely naked, not just takes his shirt off. No, this dude went full birthday suit in a fucking Planet Fitness like he's at some clothing optional resort instead of a budget gym chain famous for their judgment-free zone policy. The irony is not lost on me that he violated every possible judgment at the one place that's supposed to be judgment-free. The deputies later said he was wearing nothing but confidence, which is the best police report quote I've heard in years, and whoever wrote that deserves a medal. And it gets worse, because of course it fucking does. After getting naked, this man decides that the bathroom needs to be on fire. Not like he accidentally started a fire. No, this psychopath actively tried to commit arson in a gym bathroom like he's some discount joker who shops at Dollar General. I'm trying to imagine what was going through his head. Did he look at the toilet paper dispenser and think, you know what this needs? Fire. What kind of thought process leads from, I don't want to leave the gym to, I should burn down the bathroom while naked? But wait, there's more, because this man wasn't done showcasing his complete disconnect from reality. After the naked arson attempt, he decides it's time for parkour and climbs up into the fucking ceiling tiles like he's Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, except instead of saving the world, he's having a mental breakdown in a Planet Fitness. The police report says he was knocking down roof panels, which means this man was up there thrashing around like a naked raccoon on bath salts, thinking he was being sneaky while destroying property and making enough noise to wake the dead. Y'all ain't even heard the dumbest part yet. So the cops show up, right? And they can't find this naked arsonist anywhere because he's apparently ascended to the ceiling plane of existence like some kind of discount Spider-Man who got his powers from a combination of mental illness and Florida water. So they have to call in the K9 units. Let that sink in for a minute. They had to deploy actual police dogs to track down a naked man hiding in a gym like he's some dangerous fugitive, instead of just a deeply confused individual who doesn't understand how gym memberships work. The body cam footage apparently shows the K9 getting all excited and leading officers to a closed door, and I'm just imagining this dog thinking, what the fuck is wrong with humans, while trying to do its job of finding the world's most pathetic criminal. Like, this dog went through months of training to track down dangerous criminals and terrorists, and instead it's playing hide and seek with a naked gym member who thinks tanning beds are suitable hiding spots. And where do they finally find this absolute legend of poor decision making? Inside a fucking tanning bed. A tanning bed, y'all. This man really thought he was gonna hide from the police inside a machine that's literally designed to light up like a Christmas tree and cook people with UV rays. That's like trying to hide from helicopters inside a lighthouse or attempting to escape the FBI by climbing into a neon sign. The level of strategic thinking required to choose a tanning bed as your hiding spot is so astronomically stupid that I'm genuinely impressed. I keep trying to picture the scene from the cop's perspective. You're responding to reports of a naked man causing chaos at Planet Fitness. You show up and there's smoke in the air, ceiling tiles everywhere, and you have to deploy a K9 unit to track down someone who's apparently vanished into thin air. Then the dog leads you to a tanning bed and you open it up and there's just this naked dude curled up inside like he's a piece of human jerky that forgot it was supposed to be getting bronzed. But here's what really gets me about this whole situation. This wasn't this man's first rodeo with making spectacular spectacularly bad decisions. The report mentions that he was convicted back in 2023 for attempted burglary, trespassing, and loitering and prowling. So this dude has a track record of not understanding basic social boundaries and property laws. It's like he graduated from the school of inappropriate places to be and decided to get his master's degree in naked gym chaos with a minor in arson. The charges he's facing are almost as ridiculous as his behavior: indecent exposure, arson, criminal mischief, and providing false information to law enforcement. That last one really gets me because I'm dying to know what lies he told the cops when they pulled him out of that tanning bed. Did he try to claim he was just really committed to his fitness routine? Did he say he was testing the tanning bed's security features? Did he insist the bathroom fire was just an accident that happened while he was naked for completely unrelated reasons? And can we talk about the poor Planet Fitness employees for a minute? These people are getting paid like $12 an hour to deal with people who don't know how to put their weights back and occasionally have to explain that the pizza they give out on Mondays isn't a food group. They did not sign up to deal with naked arsonists playing ceiling parkour and hide and seek with police dogs. I'm also thinking about the other gym members who might have been there when this shit started going down. Imagine you're just trying to get your cardio in after work, and suddenly there's a naked man running around trying to set things on fire and disappearing into the ceiling like some kind of deranged magic trick. You'd probably question every life choice that led you to that particular Planet Fitness on that particular night. The fact that this happened at a Planet Fitness specifically is just chef's kiss perfect, because that's the gym that's supposed to be the most low-key, non-intimidating, judgment-free environment possible. They literally have purple and yellow equipment and give out pizza and bagels to make people feel comfortable. If you can't handle the laid-back vibes at Planet Fitness without having a naked arson meltdown, then maybe organized fitness just isn't for you. But seriously, what kind of mental gymnastics do you have to do to think any part of this plan made sense? At what point during his naked ceiling adventure did he not stop and think, you know what, maybe I should just put my clothes back on and apologize for trying to burn down the bathroom? Instead, he doubled down on the chaos and decided a tanning bed was his best bet for avoiding consequences. That's willfully choosing to live in an alternate reality where physics and social norms don't apply. The whole thing reads like someone asked an AI to write the most Florida man story possible, and it just kept adding more ridiculous elements until it broke its own programming. Naked gym member, check arson attempt, check ceiling parkour, check K9 unit deployment, check tanning bed hideout, check previous criminal history, double check. It's like a perfect storm of Florida chaos that somehow all happened in probably less than an hour. Look, I want this to be fake so goddamn bad, because the alternative is accepting that we live in a world where grown adults think tanning beds are valid hiding spots after committing naked arson. But Lee County Sheriff's Office has the whole thing documented with body cam footage. This man really made every single wrong choice possible, and somehow managed to surprise seasoned Florida cops who have probably seen everything from meth-fueled alligator wrestling to people trying to pay their taxes with Monopoly money. The fact that this happened at closing time makes it even more tragic, because the staff probably thought their worst problem that night would be someone leaving weights on the floor, not dealing with a naked ceiling-dwelling fire starter who thinks UV light machines are bunkers. But honestly, at this point, I don't even know what's real anymore in this fever dream we call Florida. Y'all tell me, believe it or bullshit. Hit that subscribe button, because God knows what other insane Southern news I'm gonna dig up next time.